And good evening, fellow voyagers in space and time. And yes, Mr. Big Boo, I was watching the chat. You pinching my lines, you sneaky, sneaky person, you. None of that. Go and think up your own original line. Not that I think welcome, fellow travellers in space and time is probably something that I've invented. But anyway, it's mine. I'm using it. Stop using it. Stop it. Anyway, welcome one and welcome all back to Thursday evenings, which is, of course, the sort of space travel-y space stream. Now, we have been doing a lot of No Man's Sky historically, and at some point I do intend to go back to No Man's Sky as well, but there has been an influx of exciting space gaming stuff in the last few months, which people on Twitter and various other things and Discords and stuff, you know, social media things, have been making me aware of and saying, "Oi, why don't you play that?" Well, I mean, I've got no excuse, so I ought to go and play it, really, and find out. Now, this one this evening is of particular note because I think it's, I'm right in saying it's been developed by a single person, which is damned impressive. I mean, I could just about get 10 print Hello World, 20 go to 10 to work. You know, that's the limits of my programming expertise. So anybody who could actually write a game, I mean, I would doff my hat, but I mean I can't because that's what I do on my stream. So, but yeah, metaphorically, I definitely doff my hat. So there we go. Anyway, before we get to that, let's do the thing, because the thing is the thing, and the thing must be done. So who do we have here this evening? Pete SB is first in the chat. Congratulations to you, Pete SB. Have a Boo Boo is here with 4 thumbs up, as per usual. Would to meet GB is here. Of course he is, because he is. The Funny Asteroid is here too, because it's never a good space game without a funny asteroid. Dio977. Now there's a blast from the past. Dio977. Hello, good to see you. I don't think you've been around for a while. Sort of elite type time frames way back in the ancient mists of time. Anyway, lovely to see you again. BFG, happy Star Wars. It is, of course, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. We should probably chuck some Star Wars puns in the chat every so often to keep us all awake. But it's good to see you. Frank Mine 2049 is here as well. The Arrakis are here. Fighting off the invasion of the Harkoonnens as ever. Gigi is here as well. Andy P783 is here. The Big Boo I've already mentioned, but I'll mention him again because it's always nice to see the Big Boo, because he's the Big Boo and he's big and he's Boo and he's got a 5 on the end of his username. So what's not to like? Eridan Dundragon is here as well. Orkney Sean from the far off lands of Orkney is here as well, which is good. Glenn R. Frank. is being extremely frank with me. Thank you very much, Glenn. Good to see you as well. Steve's Gaming is here. Good to see you as well. DJ Squibby is here as well, and Claire Bob is here. Hello, Claire. Good to see you as well. Now, I'm afraid we're not playing Starship Simulator this evening, but we will be back to that as well because we're extremely excited about Starship Simulator. And if you haven't seen Starship Simulator, go and watch my previous YouTube videos because it's ace, and we can't wait for it to be a full game. In fact, we're incredibly we're the most excited about anything we've ever been relatively recently, I think, about Starship Simulator. So we're looking forward to more of that. And there's a Kickstarter coming up, I think July, was it? To kind of expand the game, so that's going to be very cool as well. So huge excitement for Starship Simulator. Commander Sea Dweller's here, Big 39GT is here, Wolf 999 is here, Commander Sonak is here, and the Real White Wyvern is here. Hello, Real White Wyvern, good to see you. Real White Wyvern is my son, who's watching me from up in Scotland. It's good to see you as well, Real White Wyvern. Claire Bob's very excited as well because she wants to see the new game as well. Dan is currently adding lots of new things to the galaxy. Ooh, we're excited. And Electro Ghost is here as well. So always good to join the stream, says my son. That's very nice. The Lord Marshal here. Hi, Drew, and may the 4th be with you. It's good to be back. And feel free to chuck Star Wars puns in the chat as a win, because I mean, look at the size of that thing. I've got a bad feeling about this. Right. Onwards we go. Now, Spaceborne 2, I don't know a great deal about, other than it's caused quite a buzz online from what I can work out. It's written by a single guy, and it's a sort of space, it's a space RPG, trading, fighting, PvPing, not PvPing, PvEing, missiony kind of space game. So that's literally all I know about it. I haven't even fired it up yet, so bear with me a moment as I try and do so. In fact, let me switch to game view mode. Why isn't the chat working, by the way, on the screen? Is it? Can somebody type something? Was it just that mode? Next, oh yeah, it's working. There we go. Sounds a bit like the other space game that we don't mention. It does a bit, doesn't it? Right, there we go. So one guy. I mean, I know, you know, things like Unity. I mean, I've mucked about with Unity and Unreal Engine and things like that, and you know, you can build some stuff from scratch, right? Like, you know, much easier than probably you could in the olden days. But even so, and I've got no idea, is Spaceborne 2 built on Unity or Unreal? I mean, you tell me. I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. I don't know anything. I literally am utterly ignorant about such things. Right, so all I do is press buttons and hope for the best. Right, so Spaceborne 2. Okay, play. As I said, I literally haven't even fired this up. Looking for a game to capture. Is it going to capture it? I can see it on my screen over here. Oh, it says Unreal Engine. So there we go. There's a thing. Looking for a game to capture it. Oh, I found it. So there we go. Right. I am just going to tweak. Okay, so this is Spaceborne Early Access version 1.9.0. An invitation for this. Well, it's got spaceships. That's that's encouraging. Let me just adjust the graphics a little bit here, because I think it's kind of gone too. Yeah, it has. It's gone too big for the screen. So if I switch it to that mode, it's. I like the way it's gone from low, medium, high to epic in terms of the graphics. That's quite cool. So I've applied that, and it hasn't done anything. Do I need to restart the game to change? Maybe. How do I get out of the menu? Home. I've got a feeling I might need to restart the game to get the resolution change to work, because it doesn't seem to have done anything. I did press apply. I mean, it flickers slightly, but it's not doing anything. Let me quit it and see if it picks up. This is just me getting the thing to work, so don't. You know, this isn't. Let's see if that started up nice and fast as well. Right, let's see if that works. So it is one guy in charge, but he hires talent as needed, and it is Unreal Engine. So Unreal Engine 4, and he has hired some voiceovers. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, so that doesn't seem to have. Oh, well, it says it has. It still looks a bit squished on the screen, though. Have I tried to? I just did, actually. Let's try. Oh, that window. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Oh, now it's gone back again. Oh, no, it's changed the resolution. It's me. Don't worry. It's not. It's there. We go. No, stop. It sort of resets, I think. There we go. Let's. There we go. That does that look all right? I think that looks all right. Okay. That shows the scale of expertise and insight that I'm applying to this review of this game. Okay, so Unreal Engine 4, which is not the current version. There's some dramatic intro music. That's a good start. Because Unreal Engine 5 is the latest and super duper greatest one, isn't it? Let's have a quick look through the settings and what else have we got in here. So let's ignore the video options, because I'm clearly incapable of using them. But so resolution scale, so that's something to do with anti-aliasing. Vertical sync is off. Radio blur, I don't know what radio blur would be. Motion blur, okay, 1. Bloom, chromatic aberration. These are sort of visual effects which we may or may not want to switch on and off depending on how it goes. In terms of graphics resolution, I'm assuming it's detected the fact that I've got a apologies for showing off here. I've got the RTX 4090 on this PC, so it's basically just got epic. Just let's switch everything to epic. which suits me fine. Hide space clouds. That sounds exciting. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. So we're going to have hide space clouds off, because who doesn't want to see a space cloud, right? And everything else is going to be epic. My display device is whatever that is, which I assume is my monitor. I've never heard it called that before, so I don't know. Audio, effects, ambience, music, interface, system messages, character voices, music type, mix, hip hop, hybrid, rock, and classic. So is okay. So is classic? Is classic what? Classical music, as in sort of Beethoven, Bach. What is it? Rock could be anything. Hybrid could be anything too. Hip hop is definitely going to switch that off. That's not me. Classic. Does that? I mean, what are we talking here? Are we talking 80s, 90s, noughties, or actual classical music? Mixed play is all. It doesn't tell me. Okay, so. Let's leave it on mix and see what comes up. 1600s, says Kazak. Hybrid is presumably music from the Prius factory. Okay, so gameplay. Pursuit intensity. Right. Movement camera shake multiplier. Weapons and impacts camera. Those are things that I suspect that I may be switching off, because I find wobbly camera thingies quite annoying. But we'll see. Interface. Impact HUD sound. Static game HUD, indicators, text, skill, damage, text, show weapons, heat. So there's a bunch of stuff there. Okay, inputs. Okay, so keyboard and mouse is the default here. I've got a HOTAS, so will it pick that up? Okay, I'll switch that on and we'll find out. Character, I'm quite happy with WASD. Where's the stream? Where's the streamer button? That's what I need. Okay, so sprint, jump, aim, reload, kind of all flying. Okay. HOTAS is disabled, so, which is interesting because I do have that plugged in. Streamer's luck enabled as well. We'll find out what's going on. Anyway, let's leave that alone. So that seems to be it. Okay, which is okay. There are some credits by some people who have been doing some stuff. So developer, or the developer. It's early access. We can forgive spelling mistakes. Barak Debak. That's a cool name, isn't it? Barak Debak. That sounds like I don't know. That sounds like an evil guy from Star Trek, or maybe like a badass Vulcan sort of. Oh yeah, remember Barak Debak. Barak Debak. I don't know. That's a cool name. A developer. Barak Debak. Anyway, developer. So. Does sound like quite like a cool alien name, actually, doesn't it? So maybe it's an alias. Yeah, that would make sense on the internet, wouldn't it? Right. Okay. So early access. So we can't expect perfection, but it'll be interesting to see what we do get here. So I presume we just new game because there's nothing else to do, right? Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Okay. So. Well, okay, have I got to build a character? Okay, this is sort of RPG-ish then. So, attributes. So what have I got? Have I got some points I can add? So I've just made that go up. But, oh, I see, I've got some points I can add to what I want to do. Okay, so I've got soldier, pilot, and adventurer. So, luck. Okay, so perception affects range, damage over time, melee damage. Okay, so there's quite a lot of stuff in here. This reminds me of sort of Dungeons and Dragons-y sort of stuff. So this is quite good. You can't expect perfection with the triple games now. Definitely not. No. In fact, almost the opposite. Okay, so endurance, movement speed, reflex. This reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons, rolling your characters out. So charisma. What were the other things on Dungeons and Dragons? Charisma, and hit points and stuff like that. So intelligence. Now I feel that somebody like me clearly needs all the help they can get. So intelligence and luck, I think we should definitely give a bit of a boost to. Let's do that. Coordination. I could definitely do a bit of coordination. Alertness. Willpower. Reflex. I think I could do with all of these, to be honest. Let's give ourselves a balanced. Okay, so I can still add some more. So let's do that. I've got no idea whether I should be prioritising any of these or not. Pillbox was playing Dungeons and Dragons with ChatGPT. How did that go? Luck needs everything. So shall I overemphasize luck? I mean, how high up will that go? I mean, actually, it will go stupidly high. So maybe I should switch everything down to 0 and just go for maximum luck. I think that's probably unbalanced. So let's just. I don't know. I mean, I feel I should be emphasising my adventurer side because that's probably the sort of gameplay I'm going to be most interested in. So let's max out on intelligence and luck. And see how that goes. Right. Okay. So that's my stats. Background. Okay, I've got dude. Okay, so I can be a pirate, a captain. Okay, a freelancer, a mercenary, or an explorer. Looks like explorer has. Oh, it doesn't have his own suit. So does that mean what's the coolest looking suit? I quite like that one. That's okay. So maybe that isn't in there yet. T-runner, clipper. It was pretty interesting, but after a while ChatGPT started making things. So ChatGPT is interesting. Sometimes it does seem to recall your previous conversation, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so let's go for explorer. Appearance. So I can still be female. So I normally go with my character of old, Alessia Verdi. Right. So preset skins. Oh, I can spin around. Okay, that's nice. She doesn't. She looks a bit. I'm not sure about the makeup. Tattoo and makeup opacity. Does that do anything? Skin saturation. Okay. Preset eyes. Let's try different skins. Oh, I see. That's different skins. That's what it means by skins. Well, Alessia already normally has grey hair, but I don't think there's an option for hair. Scars. Excellent. Scars on or off. Tattoo and makeup. Oh, there is some. Okay, so that, I mean, you can. It's nice to be able to customise your face a bit. I think we'll leave her blank. Don't know what those buttons do. Oh, there we go. Different types of things. Okay, so preset eyes. Okay, let's go for bluey eyes. Wow, okay. So nose depth, nose height, nose scale. What does nose depth do? Doesn't seem to do anything at all. Nose height. Oh, let's move her nose around a bit. Okay. Nose scale. Give her a slightly smaller nose. I don't know. I think I'm in danger of completely screwing that up. So I think right. Hang on. Okay, so hair. What kind of? Okay, so it's quite nice. This is quite nice to actually have a character with long hair. Most of the time, it's always cropped short. So that's quite a good hairstyle. That one's a bit of a bob, isn't it? That's short. Okay, so it's quite. That's not bad either. Quite good hairstyles, actually. Some of the best hairstyles. Okay, so we get +1 for hairstyle. Yeah, hours of fun. Yeah, sorry. I quite like the bun, actually. I think that looks quite cool. So root colour. Do I get I get a colour picker? Okay, so let's go. She normally has grey hair. So where would I find grey? Is that saturation? So choose that. And tip colour, let's go for grey. So saturation should be minimal. Choose that. Does it? No, it doesn't seem to have applied it. So she's got brown hair anyway. But I mean, she looks right. So that'd be good. Name. Ah, well, there we are. Okay. So we start. Okay. I thought it was going to be shaved on one side and had Kiri flashbacks. Microgravity means short hair. Well, I mean, yeah, but this game's supposed to be on surface as well, isn't it? So, okay, they were wigs, space wigs. Not a Jenny. No. Oh, okay. Hang on. So here we are. I've got a HUD. Okay, and some help from the game telling me what to do, which is good. So use ASDW to move, or WASD as I call it. I don't know if that's sprinting. Press and hold left shift. That kind of makes sense. So I'm.
It's about time you woke up. The burden of doing nothing all day must take a toll on you. Come see me at once. We need to talk.
Okay, so we've been given the mission straight away. Okay, so. Talk with Arabelle isn't okay, so it's mission driven, right? Okay. So my first question is: do I have a choice as to whether I'm in third person or not? And can I get to that menu? How do I get to that menu? What's the other stuff on screen? So it says up there: press H to open cursor, which gives me a cursor. That's quite elegant. So, okay, so that gives me some information about what I am. Home. Okay, so there's a ship. There's some cargo. We haven't got any cargo. There's me, which I assume this is some sort of health stat here. Crime, crew, contract, character. Don't know why that's duplicated. Okay, so that's character. What am I carrying? Nothing at the moment apart from a floating thing. Ship. Oh, there is a ship. Maybe we'll find out about that in a bit. Don't have any crew. Don't have any cargo. Don't have any contracts other than the standard entry mission. No, it is third person. Okay. There are some guilds out there. Explorers Guild. Okay, so that's something that we might. Galaxy Web. Don't know. Diplomacy. Don't know. And next question is: how do I get out of the menu? Do I just click somewhere else? Now I don't know. Is there a way out of the menu? I've got a little bit of money. TY. Escape. Good call there, Big Boo. Escape. Okay. So H takes me to the menu, and if I click on other things, it's okay. So that takes me to different parts of the menu that I've already seen, which is a useful shortcut. Okay. Okay. Let's go over here then. So I've got signals. Don't know what that's doing. Oh, Zoomzy, Alessia Verdi's ship. Okay, that seems to be some kind of comms thing. This thing here looks like it's maybe my inventory, which sort of makes sense. Okay. Okay, so talk to Arabelle in Isna City. Okay, so. Okay, so this. Wow, look at that. Okay, so that's. So we're in some sort of run-down-ish kind of a place. There's some NPCs about. Do we interact with them at all? Or are they just sort of standing there having a chat? Okay, it doesn't seem so. It's got a sort of dodgy sort of Mos Eisley feel about it, hasn't it? It's kind of Star Warsy. If you move your head, we could see it. Oh yeah. As I look around, there's some of it's got a Star Citizen-ness to it as well, isn't it? With sort of high tech but kind of busted up and broken down tech kind of feel. It is pretty though, quite right. So So there's an obvious way down, and it's pointing me to Arabella. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of screen tearing there, but I think that's probably my settings. Let's just have a quick look. Vertical sync, I probably want that switched on. Yeah, let's try that. Resume. I think that will. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh, I'm obscuring. Oh, me! I'm obscuring. I am. What the? There you go. There's part of the HUD that you can't see. It's got some lines. Apologies for that. Yeah, because I've got to put my head somewhere. Well, I don't have to, I suppose, but yeah. You know, it's comforting for you guys to see me occasionally. Right. Okay. So what can I do? I can jump a reasonably realistic height. It seems to imply that gravity is about the same as what we're used to. I like the background chatter. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff going on. There's a single star. It looks like there might be a planet. Yeah, bit of lens flare there. Bit of illumination, doesn't it? I mean, we wouldn't be able to tell whether the sun was moving in the sky at the moment. So nicely detailed though. So there's some satellite dishes. I'm just trying to get my writer's head is going into what's the vibe going on here. So this looks like a desert kind of outpost. Probably quite dangerous. It looks pretty low tech. There's people standing around having a drink, sort of just chatting about stuff. So what's happening here? What, you know, is it trading? Is it trading? Is it? Now the first thing, you know, the game is expecting me to go over there, which I know is going to be like a training mission. Find the SpaceBourne. Let's just see. Is this where we came down from? Have I already come off track? I've got a feeling I've already come off track. I think that's where I came down from. Let's just see if we can go round some of the edges of the habitation and just sort of poke about and see. I always like to try and find my way around the edges. Yeah, the guys are kind of, they're not walking, I mean, they are moving a little bit, but they're not doing much, are they? So let's... Okay, so it's quite big, look. Oh, wow, there's a ship coming down, look. Well, that's nice. Seeing a bit of... Can I click on someone? That's a good question. Can I click? No. I think they're just sort of literally NPCs. Oh, okay, this looks like the outskirts of town then. Oh, oh no, it wasn't a wall. I thought there might have been a magic wall there. This, I'm guessing, is the spaceport. And there's a ship doing its thing. And there it goes. So far, so yeah, that's pretty Mos Eisley-ish, isn't it? So, okay, so if we wander out, this looks like it's probably a desert. And this is the city. It's nicely done though. And there's something over there. So I'm wondering how much of that is background. Let's just poke around wherever we are. Game seemed to be early-ish beta. So yeah, I mean it's running all right, and there's tantalising little nooks and crannies here. Can I sneak down there? No. Okay. I reckon she could squeeze through if she breathed in, but I'll leave that to her. Okay, well, we'll get more of a vibe as we go around. So let's go and see Arabelle and find out what she wants us to do. If it didn't run all right on your new PC, I'd be very worried, yeah. So it is in early access. It is very much in early access. So there's bound to be a few bugs and various other bits and pieces, like I said. But I mean, it looks nice. It's nice to see a bunch of people out, even though they're static. So yeah, it's got quite a few folks around. There's a bit of background hum conversation, isn't it? So that's. So how am I going to get to Arabella? Oh, there's a statue here. So, who is that of? Looks like a pretty angry kind of a dude. Don't know, there's no plaque here? Apparently not. Okay. So it looks like a sort of busted up sort of a fortress, doesn't it? Okay, it looks like Arabella's up there. So how do I get up there? Can I just walk up these rocks? I can. Okay, that's easy. Who is... okay, so Arabella is an NPC and I can interact with certain NPCs. Okay.
It's been 4 moons.
4 moons, cool. Oh, I get to answer. I've got to interact, excellent.
When do you plan on paying my rent?
Ah, right. As soon as I can. There aren't many good prospects. I promise to pay 4 years rent when a decent bounty comes up on the wanted list. Don't tell her too much.
Why don't you consider doing more routine work? Our connector always has many freelance jobs available. When was the last time you spoke to him?
I talk to him every day, but I can't find a suitable job for my ship. Lie.
Be quiet and listen to me for once in your life.
Oh, getting
You
told
know
off.
how much I love you and how much respect I have for your father.
Okay,
I
so
can't good
history.
conscience allow you to continue wasting away your life like this. I've let things slide for far too long.
Oh.
It's about time that you started carrying your own weight around here, so I need you to do something for me. You will go and get a freelance job from Connector.
Okay. Yes, I
Good
promise.
luck.
Right, okay, so basically, that pretty much no matter what I do, I've got to get myself a job. I'm in debt to what might be my mum. I'm not sure. I think that sounds like it's voice generated, doesn't it? It does sound like a voice generator, which I suppose, I mean, it's not going to be as good as a voice actor, but it's much more accessible, isn't it? Because if you want to put a bunch of dialogue heavy stuff in, it's going to cost you a fortune to get a voice actor to do it. Okay, so it's telling me to go to that guy over there. Okay, so far fairly straightforward. Let's see if this guy's got a job, which hopefully involves the spaceship, right? Get a job, you bummy, I know. Okay, so here he is. What's he got for me? Have you got any interesting jobs I can do? Well, that's... how do I get it to... How do I get it to accept that input?
As a matter of fact, I was looking for a pilot to take an old woman to the Veranda station.
Now that does sound voice active. Got anything with more action, Mike? No, that's good. No, I don't. That'll do. Just, I'm quite happy to accept that mission. Please. Do I have any other mission? No, I don't want to ask him that. My guns are rust. They could use a little laser lubing if you catch my drift.
Well, there is this one combat mission, but they specifically requested a minimum of SX for class ships.
I've got a feeling it wants me to take the combat mission.
Yes, the old woman
Right,
transporting mission.
let's do the old woman
It is
passenger
much more
transport.
safer for both of us.
Yeah, I'll be quite happy taking that.
Okay, great. Give me a second to set it up.
Cool.
Okay, great. Give me a second to set it up. Oh, it looks like Lara grabbed that mission while we were talking.
Okay, that's too bad. I guess we have no choice but to take the combat mission. Sarcasm. First time chat from Saudi XD. 2 types of folks. It's an escort mission. Plot twist: old woman transport mission is more dangerous than the combat mission. Yes, that's quite likely. Right, can I need the money.
I'm going to stick my neck out a little for old time's sake. But if anyone asks, just say you made a false statement about your ship's class.
I've got a feeling we've picked up the
I
combat mission.
don't want to lose my license over your crazy antics. Don't make me regret this. Good luck.
Okay, I've completed the mission, which is talking to the guy. What have I got to do now? Get your ship. Okay, let's go and get a spaceship because it's a spaceship game. Let's go and get in the ship. Okay. So So this is, I'm guessing, therefore, a single-player campaign kind of a thing, which is fine. What I'm interested in is it talked about exploration, so I'm guessing we're sort of in tutorial phase at the moment, but I'm quite keen to see what it does for exploration. Anyway, we'll find out. Let's play through the tutorial levels, because it's presumably going to teach me now how to fly the ship, which never goes well, does it? Let's be honest. But hey, we've got a spaceship, so I mean, that's a good start, right? Have I got ray tracing on? Well, I assume my graphics card does. Whether this game is doing ray tracing, I have no idea. Okay, so the ship has just landed there. Who's this? Is that the pilot? She's just sort of staring at the ship, admiring it. It's a jolly nice spaceship. Oh, no, she's doing something. No, she's telling it to go again. And yep, there goes. Okay, so this is my ship, which, dare I say, it doesn't look quite so cool. It's quite. Oh, actually, it doesn't look too bad. It's got two big engines. We are standing on the wrong side of the sunlight, aren't we? So, okay, so maybe 4 engines. So look at it from the back. Yeah, look, 4 engines. The ship keeps coming and going, which is okay. And the engines are on. So that, well, actually, that's quite a nice effect there. And they're sort of anti-gravity ships. Look, they perch on a little. They perch on a tiny little. The undercarriages are very small, which is interesting. Looks like they're perching on sort of anti-gravity or something. Right, how do I? Okay, next question is how do I get into my ship? Oh, just F to interact. Right. Okay, so we get in and out. Exit G. Let's just see if that works. Okay, so I could basically just hop in, hop out like No Man's Sky. Okay. Right. So new objective: leave planet. Okay. So takeoff is R. Something sounds like it's charging up. Okay, R. Okay, so it's automatic landing.
Landing gear retracted.
Right, so landing gear retracted automatically. Okay, so what do I do? That does my HOTAS responding? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, okay, so WAS is moving the ship at the moment. So so it's mouse controlled, right, for the time being. Okay, so let's get ourselves a bit of clearance. So I don't know why the HOTAS didn't. Is HOTAS supported? Question. Let's have a quick look at the options again. Inputs. It does say HOTAS. Oh, there we go. It's now picked it up. Okay, so select. So there's my T1600M. I don't know what I'm looking at. Up, down, axis. Okay, let's resume. Is it? It's still not doing anything. Do I have to apply something? It's picked it up. Ship controls. Please press the. Okay, so that's up and down. Right, axis. Right, so it hasn't picked it up automatically. Let's. Okay, so it's not detecting that because that's on the other. Oops. Okay, so setting this up may be a bit fiddly. I may just stick with the mouse, but let's just try getting some settings working just so I know. Okay, so it should have got the axes. Resume. Okay. Well, I've got control of my ship. Looks like it just banks, which is okay. So that's good. Right, can I get it to pick up my thrust master then? Forwards, will that? Okay, axis 2. Backwards is axis 2 as well. That may mean I can't reverse. Oh, swing, roll left, roll right. Okay. So swing left. Okay, swing. Let's. Oh, I've got the wrong throttle setters again. Let's try that. Let's just. Okay, so swing right. Swing left is axis 2. Okay, so that's that. Now that's actually useful. It's actually showing me what the axes are. That's quite useful. Up. Okay, hang on. So I've got up, down. Shoot. Must have guns. Lock. Let's try that one. Turbo. It's got turbo thrusters. So this is already sounding good. Actually, let's have missile on 2. Let's have lock over there. Let's have aim. I don't know what aim does. Turbo thrusters. Actually, let's have turbo thrusters. That sounds fun. Toggle engine. No idea. Okay, so there's lots of buttons to learn. I don't know if that throttle is going to work on just one axis, but we'll find out, shall we? Okay, so that's working. Okay. Oh no, it is working. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we've got control. Okay, so we're flying across the planet. Nice. Okay, so let's have a look at that base for me. Actually, well, that's quite nice. It's sort of flights. Oh, look, there's the city we were in, perched on top of and the sort of spaceport. Okay, so the control mechanism's all right. The engines of the spaceship don't sound very healthy. Sounds like a bit of a missile to me. So it's sort of a little city that's perched on top of this little mountainy area here. So the first question is, I'm going to try and land again, because I think it's probably sensible to learn how the ship works before we try and do anything clever. Let's try that. So I presume, do I just come down to the landing pad and hope for the best? Let's try that. L3. That'll do me. Whoa, okay. How do I land? In fact, I can't even get. R? No. Undercarriage, yeah. Okay. I feel like I need that's actually sort of banks the ship rather than, it's not quite what I want it to do. Let's go back to into the inputs a moment. And HOTAS. Let's go back to that one. Let's remove that one and let's do roll there. Up I can put onto my backwards, forwards, yeah. So up, I've actually got a little hat, so let's do that. Down. Swing left. Not sure what swing left would be. Forwards. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that's backwards. We're getting there. HOTAS, right. Left roll axis, so invert both of those. There we go. Resume. Okay, so then I should be able to can't. Oh no, there we go. It is sort of, and then that. Oh, that's backwards as well. Oh, it's quite hard to control. Not sure that's the ideal. Okay, at least I've got options. I'm not sure if that's the ideal way to set those up or not at the moment. Up and down are also, well, they're backwards. So how do I invert that one? That doesn't look like I can. Let's put them in the opposite order. Or maybe it's expecting buttons for that. I do have some buttons. Let's just try. Okay, let's try that one. Button 6 and button down. Button 8. Right, let's try that. Okay. Right, let's try going down. Yeah, okay, it lands. And it sort of clunks on the ground. But that doesn't feel to me. That's not a landing, is it? Let's have a look through and see if we can find. Is there? Okay, ship. Right, strafe, hover, take off. Okay, hover down. V. Okay. Toggle landing gear is N. Yeah. Okay, so N and. Oh, there's a warp drive as well. Okay, so N and V sound like they might be toggle. So N for landing gear, and then hover down maybe. N and then V. Let's try that. So let's go back up again for a moment. N.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, well, there's a little. Oh, that's a cool idea. Look, it's got a little video screen. Oh, I do like that. Right, so, okay, so down. And then what, V? Okay, I'm not quite sure how to. Okay, so I've set that up so I can't yaw. That is a nice thing that I can see the undercarriage though. I need the left and right not to be what I've set them up. I need some yaw. So left right axis I've switched off. Swing left. Roll left. Where's yaw? It doesn't have yaw, does it? Tell you what, let's put that on that axis then. Oh. Let's put that on that. Let's try that. Okay, it's a bit twitchy, but it does allow me to at least yaw around a bit, and then I can bank. Okay, right. So there's right. This is quite sensitive. Okay, so am I supposed to land on that thing? It doesn't seem to. Maybe maybe it'll teach me how to land later.
Landing gear retracted.
That's a good point, because it is trying to tell me to leave the planet. So maybe I should just do that. That is a good point. Let's see if it'll teach us. Okay, so anyway, so we've got the spaceship ship controls. We have a flying ship. We have planetary surfaces. I want to know if I can land rough. So that's the next question I've got. Is that a? It is. It's like a face up there, isn't it? It's sort of it's a thing, isn't it? Okay, so what was the turbo button? That's the turbo. Nice. I don't know how to switch the turbo off, unfortunately. Doesn't seem to be a toggle. Okay, so far that's all right. I can fly around. Can I see where we came from? That thing is, it's huge. I don't seem to be able to switch the turbo off, which is slightly alarming. There's the city I came from. Okay, so just leave planet. So what does it mean? Pull up and go into space? Oh no, there's the turbo is conked out. Does that mean I ran out of fuel? Or is it recharging? I can't really tell. Drew's burnt out the thrusters. Right, we are. That's okay. So what have we got here? Is that altitude? It's going up. So I assume. Oh, there goes the turbo again. So the turbos doesn't seem to be something you can toggle on and off though. Unless I'm missing something. It lasts for a certain amount of time and then conks out and then you recharge. I've got to rename that ship. The Zlumley is not it's not a cool name for a ship. Right. So what is? I'm assuming the one on the right is altitude. Ah, the other one is speed. So we are doing 16,000 somethings per something. And our altitude is 7,000 somethings. Right, so if we hit the turbo button, presuming that speed jumps, it does. Okay, doubles. Okay, so that's what the turbo does. Hold thrusters to exit. Oh, whoop. Okay, so guessing a loading screen here for the space mode as we leave the atmosphere. Okay, which is okay. So now we are in space. Right, warp.
To start warp, first, open the scanner interface. Here you can see the locations to warp. Then set a target by clicking it. After choosing a target, close this interface, find your chosen target in space, and lock it.
That was a lot of information to give a Drew in one go. Right, okay. First, open the scanner interface. I was following you all the way up to simply. The turbo is dethrottled. So early access games don't usually have things to spare on things that aren't so critical. That's fair enough. You can always land rough. Yeah, that's true. Right, so first open the scanner interface with the T key. Select a warp target, close the scanner interface, lock the target with the lock key, and charge the warp engine with thruster input default. Some of you may have to memorize that for me. Right, okay, well, while we're here in space, let's just have a look around because... Okay, so there we go. So there's the planet presumably we just came from. So it's not seamless planetary landings, which I imagined we can't, it would be unrealistic for us to expect that. But, okay, so it's kind of a loading screen to get us there, which is okay. There's the galaxy's pretty. I don't know if we are... there's been no law yet, has there really, in terms of who we are, what we're doing, other than we're in debt to what might have been our mum, but I'm not sure. So open the scanner by pressing... I did hand holding me fairly well, to be honest. Okay, well, this is quite pretty. So what have we got here? Okay, so first things first, where are we? That's presumably the sun. Is this where we are with the green dot? I can zoom in and out, which is quite nice. Okay, so Arth Complex, Industrial Complex. So is that me? Doesn't seem to be anything else obvious. That there's a Stargate, there's an escape route, there's another planet. Uranus is another planet which appears to have a mining station on it. Oh, 2 mining stations. Okay, so there's a mining station there. There's another planet there. Another planet there. Okay, so you basically access this and then you kind of rove around using the mouse, which works alright actually. There's an asteroid field over there. Where should we go then? I feel that we should probably go to the next planet. So we go to Kuru 1. So click on it. Is that right? Laura isn't coming off this mission. Okay. Okay, so I click on it. And then... Oh, right, select a mining station as warp target. Right, okay. I like the way it appears. That's quite nice. So mining station. So how do I select it? Yeah, do the mission. Definitely stick with it. Okay. Which mining station? Ah. Left mouse button set target. That one. It really wants me to go there. Okay. Have I clicked it? No. Select mining station as warp targets. Why is it not doing that? I'm not sure what my select button is. The first mission is pretty much a tutorial, or that one. Ah, there we go. Okay, so when it said click on it. Okay, well we set that, right, okay. Lock on warp target with MMB, what's that? Something, middle mouse button? Okay, so that's down there. So why is, okay, right, yep. There it is there. Mining station 11.98 AU. Middle mouse button to lock. Okay.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Quite cool. That was nice actually. Press and hold left shift to charge the warp engine. Charging. Charger. Whee! Oh, that's pretty. Yes, we like that. And we can. There's a bit of vibration which I don't like. Although we can see yourself moving through space, though. That's quite pleasant. So we are coming up on the mining station, which is all a bit around this planet here. Looks like a gas giant with rings. I always like a gas giant. Oh no, we're going past that. And it does look a bit Doctor Who. Oh, and we've come out in an asteroid.
Are you here on scout mission?
Oh.
I specifically requested those with ships above SX4. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure you can complete this task with this floating junk.
Okay, so we've ended up in the combat mission. Just show
Don't
me where to
rush.
shoot.
Let's make sure the ship is in good condition first,
Yeah, that's
shall
a
we?
great idea. Yep.
Let's start. Can you move right and left?
Well, I can. DNA, it wants me to.
Good.
Right.
Let's see your hover thrusts.
RV.
Nice.
Okay.
Now
yep.
give me some rolls.
Yeah, rolls we can do.
Now let's see if your turbo thrusters are in good shape.
Yeah, we were just
Not bad. Finally, let's try dodge moves.
double press to move. Right left.
Your engine seems stable. Let's check your combat
Okay, so
systems.
there's a little evasive maneuvers.
Let's activate your weapons.
Yay. Let's shoot some stuff. Press tab to activate weapons.
I'm sending you a target with no shield, so you can easily destroy this target with your turrets. Now activate your turret's weapon group.
He sounds a little bit Irish to me, this guy, which is no bad thing. Right. There we go. So what? Do we blast it? Destroy the target. Okay.
Beautiful. Now let's try a target with shield. Activate your laser weapons.
Okay, I've got multiple. Oh,
Not bad,
that's
but
pretty.
it is easy to hit stationary points. For dynamic targets, you should first lock it. Now lock the target I sent.
Right. Where's the target you sent? Oh, there it is. Okay, so how do I lock it? Oh, now playing.
Shield recharging.
How do I lock it? Middle mouse button.
Good. Since you're using a fighter class ship, we need to check the pursuit systems as well. Let's try it now.
Oh, right, no, okay, stop. I just start to see it. Okay. Where's it telling me the ship is? I hear this. Maybe we've got a scanner. Simply not see how I'm supposed to. My MP3 player. Does that just mean it's behind me somewhere? How do I know where the enemy ship is? This doesn't sound good. I'm confused now. Okay. How do I get the gun?
Shield recharging.
It seems to jump. There's a rock. Don't hit that. Space rock. All right now, start more. But I'm pressing that. It just seems to be on my tail. I'm not getting a. Turn down the music volume. Yeah, I can try that in a minute. Yep. let's do that thing. Audio, music. Yeah, maybe we should go for classic. There we go. Let's try that as well. Right, so this guy is behind me. Oh, there he is. How do I haven't got some sort of scanner to tell me where he is.
Try to use your lasers to shut down the target shield.
Yeah. It's not giving me very clear directions as to where he is. Okay. Look at the sort of see him. He's checking around a lot. I feel like I'm probably going around too fast, so. Flies very differently from any other spaceship. Yeah, that's. I don't understand what the HUD's telling me about where the other ship is. It's a bit. That is a bit confusing. You can't track me and crash into that rocks. It's very, very hard to get on the 6. And just when I think I'm heading in the right direction, it disappears.
Recharging.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay, so I haven't quite follow the dot that's jumping around as best you can. It's like you say, it jumps, which doesn't really. So I need to lock onto it, I feel. Let's try the Gatling guns again. Doesn't seem to have anything like gimbals, so whoa, it's just insanely difficult to get on the screen for any length of time.
Shield recharging.
Well, I'm not sure what it did. It's very, very twitchy. I may find this easier to play with the mouse, to be honest, which is annoying. I've got a feeling it's optimised for mouse. Yeah, I think it is, because it's. Let's go back to lasers then. So let's give me a. I don't know if I got shields down or not.
Good.
Target
Now
shield
switch your
down.
weapon group to 1 and destroy its hull.
Got a feeling it
Target
locks on.
destroyed.
Well done.
Boom.
I think
Okay.
you are good to go.
Right, so
Guess you're
it's
the pilot
much,
who
much.
took the job. We have
Yeah,
been
the whole
seeing
bit
unusual activity in this asteroid field for a while. Unidentified scout ships patrolling the area. We want you to take care of them.
Okay, so my shield's back up. Okay, so let's. It's going to be easy to fly this with the mouse at the moment. Okay, so we've got to go hunt some scout ships by the look at that. Okay. I missed my 3D HUD of some kind, telling me what the heck's going on around me. Yeah, actually, the mouse sensitivity is okay. It was the joystick sensitivity that was the HOTAS sensitivity that was the problem there. I couldn't get a lot anywhere close to it. Once I switched to the mouse, it started becoming quite a bit easier. So, what's the turbo when I'm in mouse mode? Let's just hit it on there. So that kind of worked okay. Okay, so we're closing in on the scoot. Oh, hang on. This is probably bad. Right, so lock. Switch to lasers. Doesn't sound good. Wait. Okay, so I've got two. There's one. There we go. That's how you lock. Okay. So that's what that's doing for me. Doesn't seem to help with the aim though. I think it's just sort of prioritising what I'm locked on to.
Target shields are down.
Excellent.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, it's a bit easier once you start using the mouse. So, stop on again. Woo! Doesn't seem to have any kind of gimbal weaponry, so you're totally. Can't keep up with this one without running me.
Weapons overheat.
Oops. Okay, so there's a peak dynamics in there.
Target shields overheat.
Target shields overheat. Okay, is that running again? Don't know how much ammo these guns have got. This one's still there. Oh, I need him to concentrate. I think I've almost got him.
Target
Boom.
destroyed.
Quite nice explosions.
Hey, these are just stealth ships. We need to find out
Okay,
why they're
cool.
here. Give me a second. There's
Go.
a station up ahead that was destroyed by an asteroid impact. I see a movement there. We
Okay.
need to find out what they're hiding there. Would you sneak up there and check it out?
I will, definitely. Right, where's the... Is it the mining station he's talking about? Looks like it. Oh,
Weapons online.
I think that, yeah, can't keep the weapons online, that's right. Let's put a bit of turbo in there. Try and, yeah, I even forgot the missiles. It's a really lousy Irish accent. It's sort of slightly Irish and slightly something else. I was just trying to put my finger on what it was. Station wreck, or was it mining station? Yeah, I don't know. Am I heading in the right direction? Is it? There's nothing. Oh no, station wreck is over there. Oops. I was heading in the wrong direction. Sorry, guys. It doesn't sound Scottish to me. I don't know. That's not a Scottish accent, is it? Yeah, it's kind of, maybe it's a space accent. It is a bit belterish, isn't it? Yeah, space pirate chatter accent. Just worn out the turbo. Something-ish. Irish pirate. Okay. It's definitely not Scottish, no. Okay, the turbos don't seem to last as long in space. Right, so we're going to go to the station. So, okay, squirrel moment there. Yeah, so potatoes. Oh, I see. The turbo recharges and the shields recharge. Okay, so it's something you can use for a while, but not for very long. Okay, so there's the destroyed station. There's lots of wreckage over here. So we're getting to the space station. Are there any lucky Who knows? Right. Okay. Oh.
I don't believe it. They set up a secret base here. Watch out. They shouldn't notice you, or they can destroy everything, including you. Try to get close.
Try to get close to the secret base. Well, Judy's looking at this is very true. So okay, so
watch out! They set up turrets around.
Shield
I see your
recharging.
ship as a cloak perk. Use it now.
a cloak perk. Okay, will it be useful to know what? Oh, the 3.
Good. Now move slowly and don't fire any weapon, or they can locate you.
Okay, so I'm moving slowly. Now that I've got a cloaking device of some kind switched on. The voiceover is, yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? We've got some hide your ship. Okay. Okay, let's get in there then. It's
You
quite
have to get into that building, but you can't get there with your ship.
Oh. Okay.
I know it's dangerous, but you have to leave the ship and neutralize those pirates. I will give you extra reward for that. I found a blind spot for your ship.
Okay,
You should
yeah.
leave your ship there and get off.
Right, okay. So we're going to have to board it. Ooh, okay. Well, that's quite cool, actually. So this is hide your ship at that spot there. They can't see me coming because of the cloak. There we are, we arrived here. Okay. Eject from ship, hold G. Ejecting.
I see you don't have any weapons up
nice.
there. Let's find you some firearms. Give me a second. I found some weapons and ammunition there. Go and equip them before the encounter.
Okay, take weapons, which are over there. So I can fly through. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. We can fly through. We can kind of EVA as well. Although I think that those thrusters should switch off when I'm not moving, because I know it's dangerous, which is why I've sent you. But it's still quite fun though. Okay, so what's going to happen when I hit the deck here? Is it? Are we going to mag boot to the surface? Or no, we're just sort of. Oh, G to activate boots. That's pretty cool. So where is my ship still? Oh, there's my ship over there. Okay, so now I've got mag boots, which. Okay, so take weapons. Where are the weapons? Are they in these boxes? F to interact.
Now go to that platform and neutralize the pirates.
Okay, so I've got some guns. Presumably over here. I like the way everything's on a slight tilt. Go to and land. Okay. So what? Can I switch G off again? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay. I like that. I like being able to switch on and switch off my gravity boots. That's pretty neat. Okay, so I can go here. Oh, okay, here comes some bad dudes. So cover would probably be a good idea. Yep. do I crouch? Ow. I need to know how to crouch. To shoot back. How do I activate the weapon? Is a question. Okay, maybe it's going to be...
Don't use your spacesuit. The turrets can shot you.
Oh. So they can. Okay, so hang on. First things first, I need to know how do I get the gun out? I figured it would be 1 or 2, but it doesn't seem to be. So maybe I can practice that back at that other pad. Actually, it doesn't want me to go over there because tab maybe. Yeah, it could be. Let's have a look in the keybinds. Inputs. Right, character. Aim, right mouse button. Reload R. Crouch was left alt apparently. Fire is left mouse button, that makes sense. Okay, weapons 1, 2 and 3 should be 1, 2 and 3. Which is what I thought I hit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, left mouse button fire, crouch, left alt. Because I'm so good at these sort of things. Right, let's try that again. Right, so let's get alt. There we go. Right, so can I shoot one? Right, there we go. Got it. Ooh, someone's chucking. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there's the dude there. Someone's got a bang behind me. I heard that. Right, is there anybody else? Okay, I think I've got them both. Not very impressively, but I got them both. So there's a Swain's pistol, there's the Link assault rifle. Okay, so now I've got to hack something. Can I get in the mech? I don't know, let's try that. Are we allowed in the mech? No, I think it's just a bit of eye candy. It's nicely done though. Rusty sort of. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit cautious, I think. Let's get the gun out. Okay, so some stuffs. Nice. Okay, so some loots to be had. I thought there'd be somebody there. Okay. Where's that NPC and where would it come out? Right, how do I get... I've managed to switch from left to right somehow. Yeah, grenades, obviously it's some kind of magnetic grenade. How do I switch so I'm looking to my left, as it were? I need to be able... he's chucking things again. I somehow managed to swap. See that? My angle. I need to be able to, because I can't get round without exposing myself. Keybinds, yeah, well that's what I'm wondering. Low charge. That's quite interesting. Oh, it actually damages the walls, look. This guy just keeps chucking grenades out. Okay, so I need to figure that out. Very slow grenades, bang. Yeah. Okay, let's have another look in here. Aim. Was it? Doesn't seem to be anything to. Doesn't seem to be anything to. E or Q. Yeah. E. Lean right while aiming, or Q. Yeah, it could be that. Ah, there we go. Right, that's what I need. So then I've got a chance of being able to sneak this guy. Got her. There. My last grenade, I think. Did she chuck something? Or did I think I killed her. Right, okay. Time to look at her anyway. Right, it's a hack.
Good job.
Right, that was easy. Clear the landing pad. What's that mean?
Watch out.
Whoa.
There's a dropship
Okay.
approaching
Some other
you.
dudes.
Take cover.
The ship just arrived. Okay, so that's what that thing was. It sort of picks up ammo. Right, is there another dude out there or not? Yeah. Does that answer that question? At least two more. Yeah, those. Okay. I feel like I'm being. They don't seem to be affected by their own. Got a feeling my health is not great now. Did I get everybody though? No. Very free. Right, let's deal with this here. Okay, there's two more. Dead. Right. Okay, so another ship has arrived. What does it mean by cleared landing pad though? Do you reckon those barrels explode?
They sent the bomber to destroy the engines. Get back to your ship now. Don't stand
Oh.
still.
Don't stand still. Get back to my ship. Where is my ship? Up there. So. Okay, purple vertical light salute. Right, okay. Remember that. Let's try and get back to the ship. Which they can't see. Looks like they can see because they're shooting at it. How do I board the ship? Doesn't let me in the ship. bastard. Where's the ship? Oh, there it is. Okay. Why can't I board the ship though? It's not letting me into the ship. Letting me in. I think my ship is looking distinctly second-hand now. Move to the front of the ship. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's alright. Destroy the minion.
Shield recharging.
Doesn't give you much time. Okay, so a few inconsistencies in the way the gameplay works, I feel, but okay, I'll forgive it that. Right, lock. How do I lock again? I've forgotten. Looks like I can't be killed at the moment, which kind of makes sense. Mouse buttons, but it seems to be working for me at the moment. Just all those shields up, isn't it? Switch to. Could switch to missiles. Really needs a 3D HUD.
Shield recharging.
I feel like I should be dead several times by this point.
That's it. I can't see any activity around. You did a great job. Come to AXA. Your rewards are waiting for you.
Yay! Against all odds. Talk with AXA. Okay. Right. Is it worth me? I suppose I won't even know where it is now. Oh, there's the pad. Is that the pad I was on? I don't think it is it? No, that's the pad I was on. Let's just pop down there and see if I can pick up any loot while I'm here. Let's just leave the ship there. G to get out. Can I? Have I got some free? I have got the ability to free play a bit. Okay. I do like this float down and activate G gravity boots. That's nice. I like that. Is there any? There's a ship here, which is just literally sitting there. Is any of the loot active? Okay, there is a bit. Doesn't look like I can do anything. This is a big ship, isn't it? Doesn't look like I can do anything with that. Someone's neatly tidied up all the bodies that I dispatched. Okay, so F. I can loot all. Okay. So, are there any other bits? Those mechs definitely look like something that you would potentially want to. I think I've done. Oh, there's one there. Right. Okay. So that just gives me some melted metal. Right, I can get into there and loot that as well. Okay. Cool. Alright, so yeah, I was going to say, see if I could steal the ship. I was wondering whether or not you can. I mean, which is. What's the front of the ship? It's a big hole. I don't think I can. Can't even see kind of a way in, really. Is that the front? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I think it's just a placeholder, but so where's my ship? Yeah, I left it. Oh, it's up there. Right. So this is nice. I like being able to jump off like that and have the gravity boots kind of work. That is pretty cool. Oh look, my ship's actually got. Look, it's got its cockpit open. That's quite nice too. Okay, so you're not. Yeah, I was expecting the third loot to be infinite cache of grenades. Right, so we've got to go and visit AXA. Is that for the insurance claim? Sorry, bad insurance joke there. Yeah, it looked like I was pretty much immune to anything that was being fired at me because I should have been dead like about 10 or 15 times over there. But hey, I'm still learning, right? Right, let's go and visit AXA. Don't mention insurance as we do GB. I got a little bit of loot. Okay, the cloak is on standby. Okay, I can switch it on and off. Right, okay. So the ship's got various different capabilities, actually. Seems a bit far to go with a normal drive. Yeah, well, I'm sort of in turbo mode at the moment, I think. Am I in turbo mode? I think I am. Don't put yourself down, Drew. There were game skills. Were they? I think it was tutorial armor. That's exactly what it was. Okay, I've just conked out of turbo drive. It is quite a long way. I miss having a 3D scanner. That's what you need. Without having the 3D scanner, I'm a bit lost with my space combat. Just having a directional indicator on the HUD is. Oh no, I need. Yeah. I'm so even on X-wing from the old X-wing from the 90s, the front and rear scanners. That I needed that, and not having some kind of 3D scanner in front of me feels odd. Like the ship is missing some. Maybe it's an upgrade you can get for the ship. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out, I guess. Right. Okay. So AXA is coming into range. Right. Okay.
You can toggle landing gear with the
Right.
MP. When the landing gear is deployed,
Okay.
align the ship and hover down as you approach the landing site. The ship will dock
Landing.
when the landing gear collides with the surface. If you have trouble finding an empty landing pad, you can interact with the station and
Okay, so
request
talk
it to
landing gear
reserve
and just
your
hover
landing
down
pad.
as you approach the landing site. Fairly straight. Okay, so hang on. There's a whole bunch of mechanic guides in there. Okay, that's quite nice. So where did AXA go? Oh, over there. Okay, so this is a space station. So let's see if we can do the landing. Okay, small little space station. Where is the landing pad? What does the landing pad even look at? Is that the landing pad? That says deck. What's down? It's that button there, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oops, I now seem to be constantly moving. So deck. So maybe you can. So
Landing gear deployed.
switch to the HOTAS here for landing. Oh, hang on, I've got some weird HUD. Okay, I don't know what that's teaching me. Let's try and go down. No, up a bit. Okay. Is that right? Right, the undercarriage is down, isn't it? So let's try to line up like that and then down. Yay! My first docking. Okay, so takeoff R, exit G, services F. Okay, what services have we got? Okay, so we can upgrade stuff on the ship. Okay. Probes, drones, rockets, torpedoes, stuff. Right, okay, we'll get into that at another point. Exit G, takeoff R. Kind of makes sense. Exit G. Okay, so there's our ship on the landing pad. It's got a slightly No Man's Sky-ish sort of a feeling to it, but okay, that looks like an airlock though. proper airlock. One with two doors. Oh, look, my helmet came off automatically. That's quite nice. Okay. I like the glass there with sort of scratches in it. That's pretty cool. Is she going to put her helmet on before she steps out? Oh, it automatically goes on. I would have put the helmet on before I stepped through the portal, but there we go. Okay, well that's quite a nice feature though. Okay, and you can kind of look out the sides, and so it's sort of okay. So it's got explorable bases. Right. Okay. A little bit of eye candy. Explore the unknown. Join the Explorers Guild today. Warp with us and join the army. Oh, aliens. Okay. Still don't. I've got 2 talk with axes. Is she down here somewhere? Okay, there's a viewing platform there. Oh, okay. Looks like Axe's an alien. Yeah, she is. Justice will prevail.
Great job out there.
Well done.
Now any criminal will have to think twice before attempting to steal from us. I'm going to transfer the money to your account.
Nice. Thanks. Hey, I just noticed that robot head on the table over there. Where? Can't see a robot head. Okay. How do I select?
This old thing.
Oh.
It's an old piece of junk I found in the remnants of an old battlefield. Come to think of it, it was right in this system on the moon 189 to 1. It turned out to be useless though. I couldn't detect any signs of activity in it. Why do you ask?
Okay, so this.
I've already mentioned
Clearly
where
a
I
story
found
there.
it. As for more parts, I could find none. But then again, I didn't stick around there too long. It's not exactly the safest of places. But if you want to risk going there, be my guest. I've added the location to your scanner.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so how do I... Can I quit?
Why are you so interested in it? It must be of some sentimental value. Here's a counteroffer. How about you take the head, and I keep the money I was going to pay you?
Okay, so
Just be aware, though.
she seems very
I'm not
keen
sure
on
if
this
you've ever been
head,
to an old
which you
battlefield.
can't see.
Those places can be a very dangerous maze. You never know what you're going to run into. I wouldn't go there alone if I were you. Well, you're in luck. I just happened to be in a good mood today. It just so happens that I need to collect some things from that area.
New mission.
If you clear the area of any undesirables, I'll gather the drone parts for you, while I take care of my own business.
It's an American alien. Okay then.
Great. Send me a signal when the area is cleared.
Okay, so
Good
we're going
luck.
to shoot some stuff again. Okay, so some scripted dialogue, which is kind of okay. It's not too bad. Is that? Oh yeah, the robot head. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's what she's obviously interested in. Okay. So presumably back in the ship. How am I doing for time? But honestly, I've been. It's probably worth at this point having reflection on what this game feels like. You can tell it's not super polished, but it's quite compelling. And considering this is the work of one guy with a bit of help, is stupendous, really. It is pretty cool. It's going to be interesting to see how the more free-form stuff works when we get out of the tutorial missions, if that makes sense. But yeah, presumably can I? Yeah, see, I can jet around. So that's quite nice. So this is like a little space base. So I can have a wander around his base from the outside. So I've got a fair bit of freedom of... Can I? That doesn't work. Okay. My grav boots didn't connect onto the top here. Let's just try that again. Oh, you can. Okay, so... Oh, it kind of disconnects when you're not on a flat surface. Oh, that does sort of work. Okay, so can I walk around it? Is that going to work? No, I sort of, it's kind of, it hasn't got gravity, but it kind of has got gravity, if that makes sense. So it's obviously in real zero G there wouldn't be any sense of. So it kind of has to cope with flat. It can't cope with. See, a real mag boot would allow me to walk round, wouldn't it? But I sort of fall off, and then it goes, no, you're in space. Therefore, so there is an up. Yeah, that's what I was trying. That's a far more succinct way of saying things than what I was coming up with. But it's still quite nice. We can tour around the space station. Can we see the guy from outside? Was there? I don't think there was a window. Or was there? Let's have a look in there. Is that a window? Doesn't look like it is a window, does it? I can't like the way we can. Yeah. See. Okay. So there isn't up. So it's not quite as sophisticated as you would perhaps hope it was, but it's still quite a cool feature. I like being able to connect and disconnect like that. That's a nice feature. Okay, so it resets down perpendicular to the current surface. Yeah, so that's probably a game engine thing. Yeah, you're probably right. But it's an interesting observation, isn't it? Okay, so back in the ship. So we're here. Go to the old war debris. Right. So take off R. Okay, undercarriage presumably.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, does it for you? Okay, so now we're back in space and we want to go to the mining station? I don't know. Go to the old war debris. How do I know where that is? Is that just back? There's the mining station, so that's not where we want to go. How do I know where the target is? Do I need to, is it the hyperdrive T? There's the escape route, Stargate, mining station. Debris mission, there we go. So, left mouse button, set target, there we go. So we're going to have to warp there. E-inspect. Okay, so I've got a sort of, I can do a bit of stuff. Right. Can anyone remember that there's the debris? It's 2 AUs away. Okay, middle mouse button to lock. Then we've
Calibration
got
module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
That's us charging the engine. Boom. Warp drive. Yay. The thing this makes for a great mechanic though, I don't
This
think
place
walking
is
around
more
an asteroid has any
crowded
real
than I
gameplay of swimming around it.
These salvagers,
Yeah.
they don't warmly welcome you to do work in their area. That's why you should get rid of those salvagers first.
Okay, so activate guns.
Weapons online. Shield recharging.
Guns.
Target shields down. Target
So I
destroyed.
again don't think I'm doing this properly, as it were. It's been kind to me. Right. Switch into lasers. Switch into lasers. I don't have a lock on target here. Hell? No. It's just a. Oh, there's a missile. That doesn't work. I've got the lock on button. Okay, so the space combat, I mean, I'll have to try the hotels again. The space combat is pretty similar, I would say, to kind of No Man's Sky. Only a little bit, perhaps a bit more sophisticated.
Shield recharging.
I don't think it's set up to work. I mean, the HOTAS does work, but it's definitely not easy to fly with the HOTAS at the moment. It seems to be way oversensitive in all the controls, so I need to have a look at the sensitivity at some point. don't know if I've got the game in an invulnerability mode or what, but it's definitely not killing me, which it should be.
Target shields down.
But, yeah. Ooh. There.
You're good at
Target
this.
destroyed.
But it's quite fun, especially when I'm in invulnerability mode. Although the enemy ships do keep ramming.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Boom. I quite like those little explosions. They're quite nice. Yes, those missiles aren't doing anything to me either. Is that a missile lock by him on me, or is that a missile lock by me on him?
Target shields are down.
I think it's by him on me, isn't it? But okay. I like the way they trail a bit of smoke as well. That's quite nice. When they're damaged. They also seem to have an inexhaustible supply of
Target destroyed.
weapons. Right. New objective. Guard Axel while he finds the robot's missing parts.
I'm coming in.
Middle mouse button to lock. Guard Axel while he finds the robot's missing part. Okay, so...
Okay, let's start.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Interesting. I'm getting signal from the head part. I think it's trying to redirect us to other parts.
Makes sense.
I was right. I already found the first part. I think it's a leg. We have company.
Okay, right. Middle mouse button does not seem to work as a lock. Anyway,
Shield recharging. Target shields down. Target destroyed.
yeah. Toggle something there.
Shield recharging. Target shields down.
Oops.
Weapons overheat.
Where's my overheating? Oh, there's the weapons temperature. Right, okay.
Shield recharging.
There. Just managed to close my stream down. I don't know what happened there. On the buttons. Minimised all the windows.
Recharging.
Slightly disconcerting.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Right, there's another one out there. Drone is
I
still
found
on.
another one.
Yay, well done. 6-string BH. Drew, how's it going? We're playing. This is Spaceborne 2.
You are so dead.
Oh,
It is not good. Hold them as long as you can.
3 more
I'll find the
fighters.
last part in a couple minutes.
Great.
Shield recharging.
Fly backwards. Always works.
Target shields down.
What? Is this a capital ship?
Target destroyed.
I got you, you son of a bitch. Do you think so? Let's see. Civilian ships leave this area. Now.
More capital ships. What did we get into? I don't think we should get involved.
It's a bit late to be having thoughts like that, my friend.
Let's find the last part and get out of here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, we're totally out of them now. That was a heavy fighter. That's good. Just like, this is crazily outnumbered. It's all going wrong! Let's see if we can take some out.
Target shields down.
Okay, well, there's lots of eye candies. Let's try and chasing the heavy fighter if we can kill him.
Okay, I got the last part. Let's leave this place as soon as possible.
Oops. Okay, we appear to be totally vulnerable. Right, warp away. Anywhere particular? Just anywhere. Yep, that'll be me. Okay, little mouse button.
Calibration module activated.
Engage.
Calibration completed. Waiting for
Get the
thrust.
hell out of here!
I forgot what you wanted. I know
that's
someone who
exciting.
specializes in mechanics. A more than named Snap. He was working at Sonic Station in the Zonixair system.
Oh. Oh, it's got some nice
Good luck to you.
eye
Exit
candy.
out. Right.
Go to the Zonix K system via a Stargate. Okay, well that's a good. The celestial word again. It's just another. Yeah, there's lots of running away. Let's go to the Stargate. That's a good point, probably, to finish the stream up. Actually, going to the Stargate. So, I'm guessing I'm still in tutorial mode. Is that fair, or am I just playing the story now? Because I seem to be invulnerable, which I kind of don't mind, but it doesn't feel like I'm playing the game properly. Does that make sense? Or is that because is that because I don't know, are we in invulnerable mode? Are we still in tutorial? Is this the game? I don't know. It was good fun, but I feel like I'm cheating because I can't be killed. I mean, it's streamers luck. They're just really, 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 really lousy shots. So this heavy fighter 6. Anyway, right, go to let's do that. Right. Okay. So there's the Stargate. So we'll warp to the Stargate. Yeah. Stargate is down there. Oh, it so needs a 3D scanner though.
Calibration module activated.
Oh, because the luck is high.
Calibration completed.
I've got don't shoot me, I'm just an author painted on your heart. NPCs are obviously, see that locking works, right, okay. It's not much wobbling back and forth like that, making people very giddy. Anyway, engage warp. The warp effect is really pretty. Maybe there's a bit of Stockholm syndrome of X-Wing. That's right, because I get killed for that so often. Let's go through the Stargate, that's a good way to end the stream. I like it though. I mean, there's a few bits and pieces which feel rough, and that the HOTAS support isn't great, but it's okay on the mouse. I like that it's sort of. Oh, the Stargate's looking quite cool. Right. Sorry, I'll do a bit of a review in a bit.
For this, first, open the
Okay, so we can fly around the galaxy. Open the Galaxy Atlas, select system, press set route, then close the Galaxy Access. Press H to activate the mouse cursor. Let the stuff.
Press H to activate the mouse cursor and select the Stargate from
More
the
planets than
corner.
stars. This is very true. So this is an interesting observation. Okay, so this game is written by one person, right? And there are loading screens between various bits and pieces. You can sense that, but does it matter? Does it really matter that there's a loading screen? You know, this obsession that we've had with seamless transfer between things, it's so hard to do. You got to ask the question. I think, does it make the bar so high? Right, so we've got to open the galaxy map. I've already forgotten how to do that. G? No, that's just jump out of the ship, isn't it? What's the Atlas? Ship. Okay, so ships have perks. That was interesting. Right. Galaxy Atlas is M, presumably M for map. Okay, so we are. I don't know where we are. Oh, we're off the bottom of the screen. We're down. Oh, okay, it's quite a big play area then. Look. Wow. Okay, it's got what? It's got an entire made-up galaxy by the look of it, or something similar to that. Not quite sure. Okay, yeah, sort of made up galaxy, isn't it? Okay, so we are here in mythical. This is the mythical system. That's where we are. We want to go to the Zonexer system. So okay, so we select that. We can add things to bookmarks. Yeah. Okay. Right. I've done that. Now what do I do? Yeah, it's good that there's different games focused with different priorities. What HOTAS am I using? I'm using a Thrustmaster T16000M and the accompanying throttle stick. Set route in the map. That's probably a great idea. Right, so select that. Q set route. There we go. So we've set a hyperspace mark there. Okay, what do we do? Do we fly through the Stargate? How that looks. It highlights what can be achieved with an established game engine. I think that's the key thing, isn't it? If you just don't waste your time reinventing wheels, you have to ask. It does not look inviting. It does sort of. Okay, I have to use permission. How do I do that? Into the space tumble dryer. Yeah, okay, so I'm looking for permission to use the gate. How do I do that? Oh, there is a switch camera mode. What does that look like? Oh, I've got, okay, so I've got third person. I've got a third person view for the ship as well. Okay. That's quite interesting to see. Yeah. I think it's at H. No, H is just the toggle for the... Ah, yes. Okay, signals. Stargate. There we go. Nice. Okay, so look, there's a text interface. Okay, so jump to next route.
Please approach to the jump point. Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
Okay, so there's a path I have to follow. Nice. Okay, so we fly through. And we're in... Whoa! With...
Destination reached.
Boom! Oh, look, there's even ad boards on arrival, so they advertise at you. That's pretty cool. Thanks for that. Oh, that's quite nice. Look, hotel vacant, bar and a hotel. So is that dock at the Sonax station? Okay, I like there's advertising there. It's just, in fact, it's full of adverts trying to advertise at you. Presumably, is that? Oh, there's the jump gate we just literally just came through. Okay, well that's pretty cool. And these are all ads, aren't they? Just sort of floating around. Pangalactic Gargle Blasters available from. Okay, well that's a good point to. That's probably a good point to stop. Do I need to? Now the question is, do I need to save? Ah, save load. There we go. I do. So I can save my game. Okay. Let's call it Stream. Ooh. Stream 1. There we go. Okay, so first impressions then. I mean, it's definitely got a few rough edges, but for one guy working on that, it's got like first person shootery stuff. It's got spaceship combat. Haven't seen much about, but it's clearly got upgradable ships and various other bits and pieces in there. So there's a lot of stuff to play with. Haven't had the chance to use any of my kind of RPG stats really yet. Haven't touched on explicit. You know, it just feels like we kind of just opened the box to have a kind of look around. It's very impressive, and I think the point about using an established game engine makes such a difference. Having a proprietary game engine is such a big thing to jump. Yeah, it does remind me of Freelance. You're right, Leslie Graham. That's very similar to what it is. Breaking clutch parts. It's got a few rough edges, but yeah, very competent for such a tiny budget by comparison. And the graphics are pretty good. I mean, I'm not really, and they're not as high res as Star Citizen or even Elite Dangerous, but they're more than serviceable. You've got a navigable set of star systems. I guess if we switch to warp, which is our, we've got outposts, we've got stuff to in orbit around the star. So we've got things to do. There's the Stargate. That's where we currently are, and it's the user interface is pretty good actually. I just wish there was a 3D scanner. That's the thing I really wish was missing. Is missing that I would really, really like. But combat is a little bit simple, and the HOTAS support so far, that might be me not having played around with it. There could be more we need to do here to get this. I can't see anything about sensitivity, but maybe we can have a play around with that. But we'll find out. But yeah, it runs fine. There's lots of nice little touches like advertising boards in there, and yeah, if he keeps polishing it, it's I'm impressed. Like the first person bit that we did. Okay, like you say, more polish and various other bits and pieces, but I think this idea of using a game engine that it's already established to take all the heavy lifting out is is got to be the way to go. You can just develop things so much faster. I wonder why Elite Dangerous development speed has stalled so much over the years. It's simply down to their Cobra game engine is too hard to develop for. I really wonder if that's one of the key issues. And Star Systems is what, built on Lumberyard, which is built on something else. Is that Unreal Engine, a kind of highly modified version, or is that Unity? I can't remember. I did look it up, but the moment you start going proprietary, it's CryEngine, is it? It's Crysis and CryEngine, right? Okay. The moment you go proprietary, you make yourself a world of pain, don't you? If you can take your code, I'll just run it on the. I'm not going to muck about the engine. I'll leave the engine to the devs who know about the engines, and I'll just build my game on top of the engine and just license it, presumably. All your creativity and all your work can go into making the game, not worrying about the engine. Game engine is a very complicated question, and I suppose there are limitations, as we've seen. The fact that there is an up and a down here works with, and No Man's Sky is the one that breaks the mold, really, isn't it? Because it has its own game engine. It is interesting, but I'm impressed. Sometimes the engine just doesn't do what you want. Yeah, and that's the trick, isn't it? Can you make it? But I mean, this is Unreal Engine 4, so this isn't the latest tech. And what have we got here? We got, as far as I can tell, 3D navigable space here from a playing perspective. We've got the ability to warp around and move around a star system. I don't know. I mean, it shows up in AUs, doesn't it? If I target something, so that at least seems to work. It's quite elegant. That's 20 AUs away, and we've got a warp drive that takes us there. We've got hyperspace in the form of stargates, which is quite a nice way of getting around. And if we press the G, no, it wasn't G, M. Then we've got a map. We've got a series of star systems which we get to, and there's a stack load of stuff to explore. And that's all possible in Unreal Engine 4. So, colour me impressed, really. Is there procedural generation in here? Is there well, there was an exploration. There was an exploration option. There was an exploration guild for us to join. We still seem to be following a scripted set of missions as well. So I don't think we've got out of the scripted set of tutorial stuff at this point. And then maybe we'll get the option to go and just do some explorations. I'd like to get to that. Is Newtonian movement? So yes. So I've got the ability. I've got 6 degrees of freedom, so I can go up, I can go down. I've got left and right thrusters. So yes, I've got 6 degrees of freedom there. So I've got that sort of aspect of space game. There's the leaving the planet is a cutscene. It's kind of a warp atmosphere effect. So there's obviously a space mode and a planet mode. Doesn't maintain momentum. No, it kind of, I don't know if that's an option, but it's sort of it self cancels it after a moment. But that might be an option. I don't think there's any momentum, because when I push forward and then let go of the mouse button, the ship returns to a virtual halt. So whether or not there's a drift mode, I don't know. But at least I've got 6 degrees of freedom, plus I can obviously rotate any way I like. Lots of questions, but for a single player game, a single developer, very impressive stuff. So we'll do a bit more of this, because I'm actually quite keen to get past the scripted mission and just see what the exploration is like, if there is, and what that kind of is. But we've got multiple guns, we've got modifiable ships, we've got some ground content, space content. Hey, colour me impressed. How much content is in there? Well, that's a very good question. X4 Foundations is also a very good game if we haven't tried. Yeah, so I've played X1. I need to do the X series in order, I feel. So we'll probably be doing some of X2 on the retro stream at some point in the future. Then X3, then X4. So it might be a while before I get to X4. Possibly years. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's interesting. I'm certainly not bored. Found that quite compelling. I'm not a first-person shooter type of a person, as you know, but yeah, that was okay. And I really like the switch on and off your gravity boots, so you can stick to things when you're flying through space. That's really, really nice. So that's quite good. I suspect the background is just eye candy, but yeah, that's okay. And yeah. I don't know if we actually came across any bugs other than a few typos. The ones I noticed. Yeah, it is a skybox. Yeah, I thought it probably was. So that's different to the AAA stuff that you'd get with Elite Dangerous or that sort of thing. But how much of that do you actually really need? I mean, the Elite Dangerous's USP to me was always the fact that it simulated the real galaxy. That's a big deal. But there's got to be stuff out there to go do, isn't there? And that's the trick. So, and Starfield, obviously, yeah, we'll have to talk about Starfield in September when that comes along. Starfield will probably be better, just like GTA is better than other games, just because of the physics. So again, we're looking at those sort of things. So, but it's a good time to be playing new space games. It's exciting stuff. So thumbs up, I think, for Spaceborne 2. We'll come back and do a bit more of that next week, but I am quite keen to see if we can get into the exploration as well. Multiplayer is important as well. So I like a bit of multiplayer, and sometimes I don't. But yeah, it is nice to have the option. Right, my friends, be good. Look after yourselves. I will see you tomorrow if you're out for some Star Citizen. I'd be interested to compare and contrast this, actually. You have games from completely different ends of the spectrum. Already better than Elite Dangerous. Well, it's definitely an intriguing game. I mean, it's got a lot of content for a single developer. I've definitely given it that, and yeah, pretty well polished for what it is so far. But I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with it. So let's see how it goes. Be good. See you tomorrow. Right on, Commanders, as ever, and I'll see you soon.
Engine module offline.